Question 51. Select the option that is related to figure C in the same way as figure B is related to figure A. So look at figures A and B. With respect to figure A, figure B is rotated by 90 degree, right? And the second criteria is, so look at the arrow marks. So at the end of the line, the direction of the arrow marks is reversed in figure B. So direction of the arrow marks is reversed with respect to figure A. So direction of arrow mark. Direction of arrow mark. Right. So apply the same criteria for figure D also. With respect to figure C, in clockwise direction. So when the figure C is rotated by 90 degree in clockwise direction, so it looks like towards northwest, right? And the second condition, second direction of the arrow mark with respect to figure C. So direction of arrow mark at one end should be like this and another end is like this. So look at the option D. Here both the criteria are matched. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 52. A loss of 26% gets converted into a profit of 24% when the selling price of a sanitizer bottle is increased by 185 rupees. The cost price of the article is. So here we are using the formula, two formulae. So here selling price is equal to cost price. In case of loss, it is 100 minus loss divided by 100. So in case of profit, selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus profit divided by 100. Right. So calculation. In this case, we have to find the cost price of the article. So let X be the cost price of the article. Cost price of the article. Right. So in first case, right. So in the case of 26% loss of 26%. So in the case of 26% loss, the selling price of the article would have been, so selling price when loss is 26% is equal to, apply the formula, selling price is, so here let X be the cost price of the article. So cost price is X into 100 minus 26 by 100, which is X into 100 minus 26 is 74 by 100, which is equal to 0.74x. Okay. So in the second case, when profit is 24% selling price. So selling price when profit is 24% is equal to, so cost price, this formula, cost price into 100 plus 24 divided by 100. So which is equal to X into 124 by 100, which is 1.24x. Consider this as equation 2. So according to the question, when the loss gets converted into a profit, then the selling price of the sanitizer bottle is increased by 185 rupees. Therefore, difference in the selling price is 185 rupees. Therefore, 1.24x minus 0.74x is equal to 185. Simplify it. So it becomes 0.5x is 185. Therefore, x is 370 rupees. What is x? Cost price of the article. Right? Therefore, according to the question, cost price of the article is 370 rupees. Hence, option A. Question 53. Three of the following four figures are alike in a certain way and one is different. Select the odd one. So here, so in option B, C, and D, so all are polygon figures. Therefore, option A is odd one. Question 54. Select the option in which the given figure is embedded. Rotation is not allowed. So here, in option C, so this part of the figure, yes. So the given figure is embedded in this part of the figure. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 55. Select the option figure that can replace the question mark in the given figure to complete the pattern. So the given figure is like this. So here in option B, to complete the pattern, in option B, inside this square area, there is a diagonal. There is a diagonal which separates the stars, two stars, and also which divides this sector like this. And other portion is the droplet shape. So these droplets are facing away from each other. Whereas in option A, all other patterns are similar to the given figure, but droplets are facing towards each other. So option A is not the answer. So option B is the correct answer. Question 56. Read the below statements disregarding commonly known facts, and then from the given four options, identify the Venn diagram that correctly represents the statements. Statements are: all flasks are strainers, all strainers are bowls. This means there are some bowls. There are some bowls. In that, some are strainers. So here there are some bowls. In that, some are strainers. So in those strainers, some are flasks. So this diagram indicates all flasks, this region, all flasks are strainers, right? And at the same time, all strainers are bowls, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 57. Select the option in which the given figure is embedded. So the given figure is like this. So it is a vertical line, then a horizontal line, then a vertical line, then a horizontal line, then a vertical line, then a slanting line, like this, right? So in option A, look at option A. This region, there is a vertical line, horizontal, vertical line, horizontal, vertical line, a slanting line, like this, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 58. Three of the following four words are alike in a certain way and one is different. Pick the odd one out. Here, option A, doe, it's a female deer. Doe means female deer. And vixen, option C, is a female fox. Female fox. Whereas queen is a female. And fawn is a young deer. Young deer. So here, except for fawn, all other words represent female species. Therefore, option B is odd one out. Right. So there is an alternate approach also. Except the word fawn, all other words have two or more vowels in them. So in option A, doe has two vowels, whereas vixen, it also has two vowels, and whereas option D, queen, has two vowels. Therefore, option B is the odd one out. Select the option figure that can replace the question mark in the given figure to complete the pattern. So the given figure is like this. So complete this pattern. Look at option C. Okay. So the option C, it completes the portion in the center as well as the part in the corner, like this, the square portion in the corner. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 60. A paper is folded and cut as shown below. How will it appear when unfolded? So the paper is cut at first like this, vertically, then horizontally, and it is cut in this pattern, right? When it is unfolded, so at first, the lower part will be appeared as the mirror image of the cut portion. That is like this, right? So when it is unfolded, once again, the upper part also will be the mirror image of the lower part. That is like this, and mirror image will be like this, right? Therefore, in option C, so all images are mirror image of the cut portion, which is this, right? Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Question 61. Which figure will replace the question mark in the given figure series? So the series is like this. So in first and second figure, in first two figures, the positions of rhombus and rectangle are interchanged. So look at the first figure and the second figure where the rhombus place is interchanged and the rectangle phase is also changed, right? So their places are interchanged here. So in the third and fourth figure also, the positions of rhombus and rectangle are interchanged, right? So look at the fifth figure and option A, where positions of rhombus and rectangle are interchanged, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 62. Which figure will replace the question mark in the given figure series? So the series is like this. So look at the first two figures. So the curved arrow in the second figure with respect to its position in the first figure. So this arrow is rotated by 180 degree in clockwise direction. While keeping the other shapes as it is. This above shape and the lower shape as it is. So the curved arrow is rotated by 180 degree in clockwise direction. So look at the third figure and fourth figure. So the curved arrow in the fourth figure is also rotated by 180 degree in clockwise direction with respect to its position in the third figure while keeping the other shapes as it is, right? So look at the fifth figure. So the sixth figure has to be where the curved arrow should be rotated by 180 degree in clockwise direction with respect to its position in the fifth figure. So while keeping the other shapes as it is. Right. So look at option A. So here the curved arrow is rotated by 180 degree with respect to its position in the fifth figure like this, and other shapes are as it is. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 63. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the following set 7, 30, 143. So here 7, 30 and 143 are related as. So here first two numbers 7 and 30. So in which 30 plus 7 is 37 into. So when this number is multiplied by 4 and the given product minus the first number minus 2 gives the third number, which is 143. You can check. 30 plus 7 is 37 into 4 minus 5, which is equal to 37 into 4 is 148 minus 5 is 143. So here the three numbers are related as the first two numbers, their sum into 4 when they are multiplied by 4 minus first number minus 2. First number minus 2 gives the third number. So the same logic is applied in option D. So let us check once again here. 833 and 158. So the first number plus the second number 8 plus 33 when their sum is multiplied by 4 minus first number minus 2 gives 33 plus 8 is 41 into 4 minus, here it is 6, 41 into 4 is 164 minus 6 is 158. So which is the third number, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 64. Select the Venn diagram that best illustrates the relationship between the following classes: cornflakes, cumin, and eggplant. Here the cornflakes are made from corns or maize that is generally eaten with milk, whereas cumin seeds are used as a spice, right? Eggplant is a vegetable. So clearly these three are not related to each other in any sense. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 65. Select the box from 1, 2, 3, 4 that is similar to the box formed from the given sheet of paper. So the given sheet of paper is like this. So in the first figure, plus has two blank adjacent side, right? So when we will form the box using the given sheet, the dot and the circle will be the two adjacent side of plus, right? So the remaining two will be the blank side. Hence, the first figure is possible. So look at the second figure. So in the second figure, plus has two adjacent sides. One is dot and the other is blank side, right? As mentioned above, it is also possible. So in the third figure, the circle has two adjacent sides, right? One is dot and the other is blank side. Clearly, the circle will be adjacent to the dot and at least on the blank side will be the adjacent to the circle. Hence, this box is also possible. Look at the fourth figure. So, fourth figure is basically the same as the third figure, except for the fact that when it is rotated. Hence, the fourth figure is also possible. Hence, 1, 2, 3, 4, option C. So, all are possible. Therefore, the answer is option 3. Question 66. Select the option that is related to the third word in the same way as the second word is related to the first word. Sweater, wool. Therefore, chalk. So here, sweater is made from wool. Right? Similarly, a chalk is made up of limestone. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question 67. 3 of the following 4 figures are alike in a certain way and one is different. Select the odd one. So in option A, 2 similar figures of the same size are intersecting with each other. So whereas in option C also, 2 similar figures, 2 triangles of the same size are intersecting with each other. In D also, 2 hexagons of the same size are intersecting with each other. Whereas in option B, there are 2 squares. They are intersecting with each other, but they are not of the same size. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 68. Select the option that is related to the figure C in the same way as figure B is related to figure A. So here, so first, second, third, and fourth. So position of the shapes in the second image with respect to the first image. So here, the shape in the upper left corner is flipped upside down. This one. And the shape in the upper right corner is rotated by 90 degree in clockwise direction. And also, shape in the bottom left corner, this shape, so is also rotated by 90 degree in clockwise direction. And whereas the shape in the center is rotated by 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction. right? So the shape in the bottom right corner, this shape remains as it is. So apply the same criteria for figure 3 and 4 also. Here, shape in the upper left corner is flipped upside down. So this becomes like this. So upper left corner becomes like this when it is flipped upside down. Then shape in the upper right corner is rotated by 90 degree. So it becomes, so this shape, when it is rotated by 90 degree in clockwise direction, it becomes like this, and shape in the bottom left corner is rotated by 90 degree, this shape. So again in clockwise direction, so it becomes like this, and shape in the center is rotated by 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction. So this shape, so it becomes like this, and shape in the bottom right corner, this shape remains as it is. That means, so here, the figure I have drawn here is exactly same as option B. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 69. Which number will replace the question mark in the given figure series 18, 20, 25, 37, 46, 76, 89, 145? So the given series is 18, 20, 25, 37, 46, 76, 89, and 145. So we have to find the next number in the given series. So the difference between first two numbers is 2, whereas second and third number difference is 5. So third and fourth difference is, it is 12, right? So fourth and fifth number difference is 9. And next difference is 30. Next difference is 13. And the next difference is, so 145 minus 89, which is 56 is the difference, right? So when these numbers are added to the previous number, we will get the next number, right? So let us find the difference of these differences. So what is the difference? Difference between first difference and the third difference between, 2 and 12. So the difference is 10, right? So difference between 12 and 30. So second is 12 and 30. So it is 18. And whereas difference between 30 and 56 is 26, right? So now difference between second and fourth number, fourth difference, what is that? So 5 and 9, so the difference is 4. Whereas between 9 and 13, it is 4 is the difference, right? So the next difference has to be difference between 7th and 9th number. So 7th and 9th number, and the difference must be plus 4. If difference between 13 and the sum difference, let it be x, is plus 4, so then that difference has to be 17. So x must be 17, right? So here, difference between 145 and some number is 17. Therefore, this number is 145 plus 17, that is 162, right? Therefore, the answer is 162. Question 70. Which two signs should be interchanged to make the given equation correct? So the given equation is 341 divided by 11 minus 15 into 8 plus 100 is equal to 51. So here option A. So if we interchange multiplication sign and the subtraction sign, so what happens to the given equation? 341 divided by 11. So instead of minus, we use into 15. Instead of into, we use minus 8 plus 100 is equal to, so 341 divided by 11 is 31 into 15. So plus 92, which is equal to 557, which is not equal to the RHS part, that is 51, right? So option B, if we interchange minus and plus, so the equation becomes 341 divided by 11 minus 15 becomes plus 15 into 8 minus 100, which is equal to 341 by 11 is 31. So plus 15 into 8 is 120 minus 100, that is 151 minus 100 is 51, which is equal to RHS. So option B is the right answer. You can check with other two options also, but option B is the right answer. Question 71. 4 different positions of the same dice are shown. Select the symbol on the face opposite to the face showing percentage symbol. So here, in the first two figures, first and the second figure. So in the first two figures, plus or minus, this one, hash, at the rate of, and asterisk, that is this symbol. So they are adjacent to percentage symbol, right? So this implies these 4 symbols cannot be opposite to percentage symbol, right? Therefore, only left symbol is and. So this and symbol is opposite to percentage. Opposite to the face of percentage, right? So here plus or minus, hash, at the rate of, and asterisk symbols, they cannot be opposite to percentage because they are adjacent symbols, right, to percentage. Therefore, only left symbol is and. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 72. Select the option that is related to the third number in the same way as the second number is related to the first number. So 11 is to 141. So 7 is to what? So here 11 is related to 141 as 11 into 13 minus 2 is equal to 11 into 13 is 143. Minus 2 is equal to 141. Similarly, 17 into 13 minus 2 is equal to 17 into 13 is 221. Minus 2 is 219. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 73. Which number that will replace the question mark in the given series? So numbers are like this. So 13, 15, 27, 47, 67, 97, and 153. So, difference between first two numbers is 0. And next two numbers, it is 2. Next two numbers, it is 12. So, next two numbers, it is 20. Next two numbers, it is again 20. So 67 and 97, the difference is 30. And difference between 97 and 153 is 56 is the difference. So look at the differences. They are 0, 2, 12, 20, 20, 30 and 56. So 0 is nothing but 1 square minus 1. Right? So 2 can be written as 2 square minus 2, that is 4 minus 2. Whereas 12 can be written as 3 square plus 3, right? So after two differences, for the third difference, it is 3 square plus 3. So the addition. So whereas 20 can be written as 4 square plus 4. Whereas the fifth difference, 20 can be written as 5 square minus 5. Again, the subtraction comes here for the next two differences. So it is 6 square minus 6, whereas 56 can be written as 7 square plus 7. So again, the addition part comes. So for the next difference, so it must be 8 square plus 8, which is equal to 8 into 8, 64 plus 8. This must be 72. If the difference is 72, so the next number will be 153 plus 72, which is 225, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Next number is option C, 225. Question 74. If equality is coded as 22832631827 and confirm is coded as 2465211,894, then how will resource be coded? So here the logic is for equality. So here the positional values of alphabets are written here. So for E, its positional value is 5, which is a single digit. So for the positional value of an alphabet, if it is a single digit, it is coded as the opposite positional value. So opposite positional value of E is 22 here. So E is coded as 22. I'll repeat once again. If the positional value of an alphabet is a single digit, then that alphabet is coded as its opposite positional value. So for Q, what is the positional value of Q? It is 17. If the positional value of an alphabet is a double digit number, it is coded as the sum of their digits, that is 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. So in the code, it is Q is coded as 8, E is coded as 22, right? So what about U? Its positional value is 21. So this is coded as 2 plus 1, which is 3. Check with the answer. Yeah, it is 3. For A, so positional value is a single digit. So it is coded as the opposite positional value, that is 26. So check with the answer. Yeah, for A, it is 26. So for L, positional value is 12. Since it is a double digit, so it is coded as 1 plus 2, that is 3. So for I, it is 9, a single digit. So positional value of opposite alphabet is 18. So I is coded as 18. For T, it is 20. Since it is a double digit number, so 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. For Y, it is 25. It is a double digit number. 2 plus 5 is 7. Right? So apply the same rule for resource. So here, resource. So positional value of R is 18. So 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. Whereas positional value of E is 5. Since it is a single digit number, so E is coded as 22. Right? So whereas positional value of S is 19, that is 1 plus 9, which is 10. Right? Of O, it is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Positional value of U is 21. 2 plus 1, it is 3. So our positional value is again 18. 1 plus 8, 9. For C, it is 3. It's since it is a single digit number, therefore 2 plus 4. not 2 plus 4, directly it is 24. So whereas positional value of E is 5, so its opposite value is 22. Hence resource is quoted as 9, 22, 10, 6, 3, 9, 24 and 22. Hence, so look at the answers, options A, B, C, D. So this code is exactly same as option A, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 75. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed on the right side of it. So here, mirror is placed on the right side of the word publication. So here, N, image of the N will be like this, whereas O will be as it is, I will be as it is, T also will be as it is, and A also will be as it is, whereas C can be seen as, so image of C, I will be as it is, L, so image of the L, word L. So here B is like this, and U will be as it is, whereas P, image of the P will be like this. Hence, in option B, look at option B. So, option B is the right answer. Question 76. If the sum of the squares of two positive integers is 2426 and the square root of one number is 7, then the other number is. So, here given. So, the sum of squares of two positive integers. The sum of squares of two positive integers is equal to 2426. So, and the square root of one number. Square root of one number is 7, right? So, the solution is, let the two numbers be x and y. So, let the two numbers be x and y, right? So, according to the question, the square root of one number is 7. So, let us consider square root of x is equal to 7. Then x will be 7 square is 49. So, one number is 49. So, according to the question, sum of squares of two positive numbers is 2426. So, according to the question, so sum of squares of two numbers can be written as x square plus y square is 2426. Yes. So x square will be 49 square plus y square is 2426. Therefore, y square becomes 2426 minus 49 square is 2401. Therefore, y square becomes, so 2426 minus 2401 is 25. So y will be 5. So the other number, according to the question, other number is 5. Hence option C is the right answer. Question 77. A sum invested at 8% per annum amounts to 20,280 rupees at the end of 1 year. When the interest is compounded half yearly, what will be the compound interest on the same sum for 2 years if the interest rate is the same as earlier and interest is compounded annually? So here, given that rate of interest R is 8% per annum, right? So for 1 year it is. So amount A is equal to 20,280 rupees. So a sum invested at this percent rate amounts to 20,280 rupees at the end of 1 year. But the interest is compounded half yearly, right? So here, when interest is compounded half yearly, rate of interest becomes 8/2, which is 4% per half year, right? And for other half year, it is 4%, right? So where here formula to be used. So amount is equal to, what is the formula for amount? Amount A is equal to principal into 1 plus rate of interest by 100 to the power of time period. What is time period here? So since the rate interest is compounded half yearly, so time becomes once in half year and once in another half year. So the time period becomes 2, right? So therefore, calculation. Let principal be rupees X. Rupees X. Right? So the formula becomes A. What is the amount? 20,000. Therefore, 20,280 is equal to principal is X into 1 plus, since the interest is compounded half yearly, rate becomes 8/2, that is 4%, 4/100 to the power of 2. Right? Therefore, simplify it. So X into 104/100 to the power of 2, which is equal to 20,280. Right? Therefore, X is equal to 20,280 into, so here 104/100 can be written as 26/25. Right? 26 into 4 is 104. 25 into 4 is 100. 26/24 to the power of 2. Right? Therefore, this can be written as 25 into 25. When it comes to the other side, 25 into 25 divided by 26 into 26. Therefore, X is equal to, after simplification, you will get 18,750 rupees. Understood? So, what is X? The principal amount. Therefore, amount is equal to, so what is the second part of the question? What will be the compound interest on the same sum for 2 years if the interest rate is the same as earlier? That means if the interest rate is 8% per annum and interest is compounded annually. So therefore, here the time period is 2 years and rate of interest is 8%. Therefore, amount is equal to, what is the principal amount which we have calculated? 18,750 into 1 plus rate of interest is 8/100 and the time period is 2 years, right? According to the question, second part of the question here, right? So simplify it. We have to find the amount. A is equal to 18,750 into 108/100 to the power of 2. So this can be written as 108/100. So 4 into 27 is 108. 4 into 25 is 100. Therefore, 18,750 into 27 into 27 divided by 25 into 25. Right? So after simplification, we will get A amount as 21,870 rupees. So what exactly asked in the question? So what will be the compound interest? CI, compound interest, we have to find out. So the formula for compound interest is amount minus principal. Since the compound interest is asked in the second case where the amount is 21,870. So where the rate of interest is 8% and the time period is 2 years, right? And it is compounded and calculated per annum, right? Therefore, amount is 21,870 minus principal is 18,750. So which gives compound interest is equal to 3,120 rupees. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 78. A shopkeeper marks his goods at 20% above the cost price. He sells 3/4 of the goods at the market price and the remaining at 30% discount on the market price. What is his gain or loss percentage? So here the given data is a shopkeeper marks his goods at 20% above the cost price. So let us write as it is. Shopkeeper marks his goods at 20% above the cost price, right? And also he sells 3/4 of the goods. Sells 3/4 of the goods at market price and remaining 1/4 of the goods at 30% discount on market price. Right. Here we are using the formula to find the selling price. SP is equal to market price into 1 minus discount by 100. Right. Where MP is market price, SP is selling price, D means discount. So come to the calculation part. Calculation. Here, let cost price of the article or cost price of his goods be X rupees. So let cost price CP is equal to X rupees. Right. So then MP market price. Therefore, market price becomes, so according to the question, he marks his goods at 20% above the cost price. Then market price becomes, for 100 cost price, market price will be 100 plus 20. That is 20% above the cost price. If X is the cost price, market price becomes 120 by 100 into X, which is 1.2X. Therefore, market price is 1.2X. Right? Now, selling price of 3/4 of goods, 3/4 of the goods. So according to the question, he sells 3/4 of the goods at the market price and the remaining at 30% discount on the market price. So selling price of 3/4 of the goods. That means 75% of the goods is equal to 3/4 into market price. That is 1.2X. right? So market price is 1.2x. Selling price of 75% of the goods is, according to the question, he sells 3/4 of the goods at market price. Therefore, 3/4 into 1.2x, which is equal to 0.9x. Right. Now, selling price of remaining 1/4 goods. Selling price of remaining 1/4 of goods is equal to. So come back to the question. Here, the remaining at 30% discount on the market price. So here, side by side, we'll calculate what is 30% discount on market price. Here, market price is 1.2x. 1.2x and 30% discount on that means for 100 market price, 100 minus 30 will be the discount, right? So this means 30% discount. Therefore, for 1.2x market price, what is 30% discount on the market price? It is 70 by 100 into 1.2x, right? Therefore, our next step is selling price of remaining 1/4 of goods is equal to. So according to the question, remaining 1/4 of the goods is sold at 30% discount on the market price. Therefore, it is 1/4 into what is 30% discount on the market price? 70 by 100 into 1.2x. Understood? Which is equal to, so we can simplify this. So 4, that is 0.3x, which is equal to, so after simplification, it is equal to 0.21x. So selling price of remaining 1/4 of goods is 0.21x. Therefore, total selling price is equal to, so here we'll consider this as equation 3. From equation 2 and 3, so total selling price is selling price of 3/4 of goods plus 1/4 of goods, which is equal to 0.9x plus 0.21x is equal to 1.11x, right? Therefore, so let us start with the first step. Let cost price be X rupees. Here in the last step, selling price is 1.11x. So, selling price is greater than cost price here, right? Therefore, profit or gain is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is 1.11x minus x, which is 0.11x. Understood? So now our last step is what is asked in the question, what is gain or loss percentage? Therefore, gain percentage is equal to, so for x cost price, 0.11x is the gain. Therefore, if 100 is the cost price, gain percentage is 11%. Therefore, the answer is gain 11%.
Question 79. What is the least number which when divided by 12, 21 and 35 leaves the same remainder 2? So here the given numbers are 12, 21 and 32 and the remainder should be 2. Remainder is equal to 2. We have to find the least number. So when it is divided by the given three numbers 12, 21 and 32, so it should leave the remainder 2. So what is that least number? For that we are using the concept of LCM here. So what is the LCM? Least common multiplier of any two or more numbers. So here if we find the least common multiplier of the given three numbers and when it is added by number 2. 2 is the remainder here. So we will get a number. So that number will be the least number which is divisible by the given numbers, 3 numbers, which leaves the remainder 2 in each case. Right? So therefore, calculation LCM of 12, 21 and 32 is equal to, so it is 420. And the remainder should be, remainder is 2. Therefore, the required number number is equal to LCM plus 2, that is 422. Therefore, the least number which when divided by 12, 21 and 32, so leaves the same remainder 2 is 422. Hence option D is the right answer. Question 80. A borrows a sum of rupees 9,000 for 3 years at 5% simple interest. He lends it at simple interest to B at 7% for 3 years. What is his gain in rupees? So here given principal amount. So principal amount P is equal to, so for A it is 9,000 rupees and time period, time T is equal to 3 years, right? At some rate of interest, that is rate of interest for A, rate of interest for A is, which is R, is 5%, right? So he lends it at simple interest to B. So he lends the same money, same principal amount. So for B also principal amount is 9,000 rupees, right? So for 3 years, here the time period is also same for B. So but rate of interest is different. So rate of interest for B is 7%. So what is his gain? Therefore, we are using the formula here. Simple interest I is equal to PTR by 100. So here calculation part, first one, simple interest for A. So A borrows some money for 3 years at some rate of interest, right? Simple interest for A is P is 9,000 rupees, time period is 3 years and the rate of interest is 5% divided by 100. Therefore it is, so here 90 into 3 is 270 into 5, which is equal to 1,350 rupees. So simple interest for A is 1,350 rupees. So he lends the same money, that is 9,000 rupees for to B at 7% rate of interest for 3 years. Therefore, simple interest for B, simple interest for B is I is equal to PTR by 100. Principal amount is same 9,000 rupees into the time period is 3 years, but the rate of interest is 7%. So time period is 3 and the rate of interest is 7 by 100. So which gives 270 into 7, which is 1,890 rupees. Right. So here A gives the simple interest of 1,350 and B gives the simple interest of 1,890 rupees to A. Therefore, profit that A gains is equal to, so the simple interest which B has given minus 1350 which A has to give, right? Which is equal to 540 rupees. So profit is 540 rupees. Therefore, A gains 540 rupees. Option B. Question 81. What is the area of rhombus in centimeter square whose side is 10 centimeter and the shorter diagonal is 12 centimeter? So let us draw a rhombus where all sides are equal. So A, B, C, D be a rhombus where side is equal to 10 centimeter, right? So here a diagonal AC whose length is 12 centimeter. Let us draw another diagonal also. So BD where diagonals intersect each other at some point at 90 degree, right? So in case of a rhombus, here the given data in ABCD rhombus, ABCD rhombus, AB is equal to BC is equal to 10 centimeter. Since all sides in a rhombus are equal, so AB is equal to BC is equal to 10 centimeter and the diagonal AC is equal to 12 centimeter. So what is asked in the question? What is the area of the rhombus? So formula to find area of the rhombus is equal to, so here because of the diagonal AC, two triangles are formed in the rhombus. So these two triangles are equal in their area since diagonal of a rhombus cuts the whole rhombus into two equal parts. So these two equal parts are triangles. Therefore, the whole area of the rhombus is equal to twice the area of one of its triangle, right? Therefore, 2 into area of, so any triangle you can consider 2 times area of one of its triangles. Therefore, triangle ABC, right? 2 times area of triangle ABC. What is triangle ABC? Area of triangle ABC is equal to. So in case of any triangle, so half into base into height is area of any triangle. Half BH is area of any triangle. But in case of this triangle, so we are using the values of its sides, the 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter, and one more 10 centimeter, right? So here the formula becomes square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Here A, B, C are sides. A, B, C are sides. That means 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Whereas S is semi-perimeter of the triangle. Semi-perimeter of the triangle ABC. Right? What is semi-perimeter? Half of its perimeter. So S becomes A plus B plus C whole divided by 2. Sum of its sides divided by 2. So sides are 10 plus 10 plus 12 divided by 2, which is 32 by 2. Therefore, H is 16, S is 16 centimeter, right? Semi-perimeter of the triangle is 16 centimeter, right? Therefore, area of triangle ABC calculation, area of triangle ABC is equal to, according to the formula, it is square root of, yes, S is semi-perimeter 16 into 16 minus A is 10 into 16 minus 10 into 16 minus 12. S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Therefore, area of triangle ABC is square root of 16 into 6 into 6 into 4, which is 96 into 24, which is equal to area of triangle ABC is equal to 48 centimeters square. Right. Therefore, area of rhombus, according to the formula, area of rhombus is twice the area of triangle ABC. Therefore, area of rhombus 2 times area of triangle ABC, 2 into 48, which is 96 centimeters square. Therefore, required answer is 96. That is option B. Question number 82. A train covers 400 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 10 km per hour more, it would have taken 2 hours less for the same journey. What is the speed of the train in kilometer per hour? Here the given data, given distance covered by train, distance is equal to 400 km. Right. So let speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. Train be x kilometer per hour. So according to the question, if the speed had been 10 kilometer per hour more, so increase in speed becomes, so the original speed plus 10 kilometer per hour. Right. So here distance is given, speed is given. So time taken by the train to cover 400 kilometer distance with x kilometer per hour speed is t1 is equal to distance by time. So here the formula used is equal to, so distance is equal to distance covered by the train is equal to, so speed into time. Right. So time is equal to distance by speed. Therefore, time taken by train to cover 400 kilometers of distance with the speed of x kilometer per hour is equal to 400 by x. So the time taken by the same train to cover same distance with different speed, that is x plus 10 is equal to 400 by x plus 10. Right. So calculation part. Right. Here T1 and T2 are time taken by the same train in two different situations. So in first situation, speed was x kilometer per hour. In the second situation, it is x plus 10 kilometer per hour. Right. So there will be difference in the time of the train. So what is the difference here? So it is difference in time taken by train is since denominator of T2 is more, so the whole value of T1 is more than T2. Therefore, T1 minus T2 is equal to 400 by x minus 400 by x plus 10. Right. So T1 minus T2, according to the question, so it would have taken 2 hours less for the same journey. Therefore, T1 minus T2 is 2 hours is equal to, so taking x into x plus 10 as LCM. So here x plus 10 into 400 minus 400x, which is, so 2x into x plus 10 plus 400 plus 10 is equal to 400. 400 minus 400 is 400. 400 plus 10 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 is 400. 400 right, is equal to 400x plus 4000 minus 400x. So here 400x will get cancelled. Therefore, 2x square plus 20x minus 4000 is equal to 0. So divide the whole equation by 2. We will get x square plus 10x minus 2000 is equal to 0. Right? So here we have a quadratic equation. Therefore, by splitting the midterm, that is x square plus 50x minus 40x minus 2000 is equal to 0. X is the common term. So here x plus 50 minus 40 is the common term. X plus 50 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 50 into x minus 40 is equal to 0. So x is minus 50 or x is equal to plus 40. So what is x here? According to the question, let speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. Therefore, x is 40 kilometer per hour because speed cannot be negative. Therefore, the value of x is 40 kilometer per hour. So, speed of the train is 40 kilometer per hour. Option D. Question 83. A is 5 times as good a workman as B and is therefore able to complete a job in 52 days less than B. In how many days will they complete it working together? So here given so here A is 5 times as good a workman as than B. So and A complete a job in 52 days less than B. So A is 5 times as good a workman as B, right? Therefore, their efficiency ratio. So efficiency of A is to efficiency of B is equal to 5 is to 1. Do you agree? Right? So formula here, formula. So the total work is equal to total efficiency into total days. Total days. So come to the calculation part. So ratio of their efficiency is 5 is to 1. Therefore, total efficiency of A and B is equal to, let us consider their efficiency is equal to total of their ratio, that is 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So, time taken by A is to time taken by B to complete the same work. Time taken by B is equal to the ratio of time taken by A to that of B is equal to, since A is more efficient than B, so A takes less time compared to B. Therefore, time taken by A to time taken by B ratio is 1 is to 5. So let time taken by A is equal to 1t, that is, and time taken by B is 5t, right? Therefore, the ratio becomes T is to 5t. So, according to the question, therefore able to complete a job in 52 days less than that of B. So, the difference in the time that is 5t minus t. So time taken by B minus time taken by A to complete the work is equal to 52 days. So B takes 52 days more to complete the same work. Therefore, 4t is equal to 52. Therefore, t is equal to 13 days. So what is t? Time taken by A. Taken by A. Right? Therefore, according to the formula, total work is total efficiency into total days. Therefore, total work is so efficiency. So for A, it is 13 into 5. So number of days taken by A, time taken by A is 13 days, and efficiency of A is 5. Therefore, it is 65. Total work is 65. If the same work, 65 amount of work is done by both A and B, then A and B complete the work, complete the same work, that is 65, in how many days? Therefore, it has to be time taken by A and B to complete the work is equal to, so the total work according to the formula, time is total days is equal to total work divided by total efficiency. Therefore, total work is 65 and the total efficiency. Look at the given. Total efficiency is equal to 5 plus 1, that is 6. Therefore, 65 by 6 or 10 integer 5 by 6. Therefore, so the time taken by A and B together to complete the same work is equal to 10 integer 5 by 6 days. Therefore, the answer option B is the right answer. Question 84. The value of 5.75 plus 5 by 7 of 28 minus 4.5 whole divided by 3 by 4 of 15.8 minus 3.4 plus 5 into 2.39. So here we are using the rule of odd mass to follow the operations like the brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So here, so the given expression is 5.75 plus 5 by 7 of 28 minus 45, not 45, it is 4.5 whole divided by 3 by 4 of 15.8 minus 3.4 plus 5 into, that means 2.39, right? So which is equal to, according to board mass. So let us remove the brackets first. So this part, and at the same time we can go with the division part also. So 5.75 plus here 28 by 7. So that is 4. So 5 into 4 is 20 minus 4.5 whole divided by 3 by 4 of 15.8 minus 3.4 is, it is 12.4, right? Plus 5 into 2.39, which is equal to 11.95, 11.95, which is equal to, so 5.75 minus 4.5, which is 1.25 plus 20 divided by, so 3 by 4 of 12.4, which is 3 into 3.1 plus 11.95. So which is equal to 21.25 divided by 9.3 plus 11.95, right? So which is equal to 21.25 divided by 21.25. So the answer is 1. Therefore, option A is the right answer.
Question 85. The average of n numbers is 36 if each of 75% of the numbers is increased by 5 and each of the remaining numbers is decreased by 8, then the new average of the numbers is. So given here the average of n numbers is 36. So average of n numbers is equal to 36. Right. So we don't know the value of n here. Right. So let us assume the value of n or the total numbers is equal to 100. So let total numbers n is equal to 100. Right. Calculation part. Calculation. So here in the question, average is increased by 5. Right. So if average 75% of the numbers is increased by 5. Right. So here average is increased by 5. Right. Therefore, new average becomes. Therefore, new average is equal to. So average of n numbers is 36 plus 5. Right. New average is 36 plus 5, which is 41. Right. Consider this as 1. Right. So the sum of the new average becomes. So therefore, sum of new average is equal to. So here according to the question, 75% of the numbers is increased by 5. Therefore, sum of the new average is equal to 75 into the new average, which is 41, which is equal to 3075. Consider this as 2. Right. So what is the remaining number here? So 75% of the numbers is increased by 5. So the remaining numbers will be 25. Right. Therefore, remaining numbers are is equal to 100 minus 75, which is 25. Right. So in the second part of the question, so let us consider this as 1, 2, and in the next part of the question, right, it is said average decreased by 8% here. 8%. Then the new average becomes, if average is decreased by 8%, 8%, then new average is equal to 36 minus 8, which is equal to 28. Therefore, sum of new average is equal to, so here there are 25 numbers and the new average is 28. Therefore, it is 25 into 28, which is 700. Right? So consider this as 3. Now, new average of total numbers. Therefore, new average of total numbers. So here, what is the total number? So let us consider total numbers is equal to 100. We have assumed here, right? So new average of total numbers means new average of 75 numbers. What is new average of 75 number? It is from equation 2, and new average of remaining 25 numbers, which is 700. Therefore, new average of total numbers is equal to, so 3075 plus new average of remaining 25 numbers, which is 700, divided by 100, which is equal to 37.75, right? Therefore, the answer is option A, 37.75.
Question 86. Three articles are bought at rupees 200 each. One of them is sold at a loss of 12.5%. If the other two articles are sold so as to gain 20% on the whole transaction, then what is the percentage on the two articles? Right? Now, we are using some formula here on profit and loss. So here profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, and the profit percentage is equal to profit divided by cost price into 100, which means for some cost price profit will be some value, therefore for 100. So if cost price and profit percentage are given, profit becomes profit percentage into cost price divided by 100. Profit percentage into cost price divided by 100. So at the same time, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, right? Loss percentage is equal to loss by cost price into 100. That means for some cost price, the loss is some value, therefore for 100. So if cost price and loss percentage are given, then loss is equal to loss percentage into cost price divided by 100. So come to the calculation part. So according to the question, three articles are bought at rupees 200 each. Let A, B, C be the three articles. Right? So cost price of each article is 200 rupees. Right? Therefore, here cost price of three articles. So A, B, C is 3 into 200, which is 600 rupees. So here at the same time, loss percentage of one article. So let A be sold at some loss, that is 12.5. So loss percentage, we'll take it simultaneously. Loss percentage of article A is equal to 12.5%, whereas profit percentage on the whole transaction. Transaction is equal to 20%. So we know the value of profit percentage and loss percentage, right? Now, cost price of all three articles is equal to 600 rupees. Now, profit on whole transaction. So these are the values which are given in the question, right? Now actual calculation part comes. profit on whole transaction is equal to, here the profit percentage is given, cost price is given. So according to the formula, if profit percentage and cost price are given, profit becomes profit percentage, which is 20 into cost price is 600 divided by 100. Therefore, profit on whole transaction is 120 rupees. Right? Now, the next part, let it be the first part. Next part is selling price of 3 articles. Selling price of 3 articles is equal to. So from the formula, if profit is given, cost price is given from this formula, selling price becomes profit plus cost price. Therefore, selling price of 3 articles becomes cost price, that is 600, plus profit is 120, which is 720 rupees. Understood? Now, the next part is, if selling price of 3 articles are given here, loss on one of the article. Loss on, what is the article which is sold at loss? Loss on one article. So the article is A, right? So here, loss on one article is equal to, from the formula, loss is equal to loss percentage into cost price divided by 100. So what is loss percentage here? 12.5. Loss on one article is 12.5 into cost price of one article, which is 200, right? Divided by 100. Therefore, loss on one article is 25 rupees, right? Now, selling price of the article, the same article. Selling price of A. So, loss is given here, right? And the cost price is given. Selling price becomes, from the formula, loss. Loss is CP minus FP. Therefore, FP becomes CP minus loss. Cost price is 200, right? Minus loss is 25. Therefore, selling price becomes 175 rupees, right? Now, profit on other 2 articles. We'll take here. Loss we have taken here. Profit on other 2 articles. So, previously we have calculated profit on the whole transaction. Now we are calculating profit on other 2 articles, right? So is equal to 720. What is 720? Selling price of the 3 articles minus 175, that is selling price of the article A, which is sold at loss, right? Minus cost price of the 2 articles, that is 400. So from the formula, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, right? Here there are 2 selling prices. So selling price of all 3 articles minus selling price of the article A, which is sold at loss, right? Minus 400 rupees, that is cost price of 3 articles. Therefore, which is equal to 145 rupees. Profit on the 2 articles B and C, right? B and C, right? Therefore, so in the question it is asked, what is the profit percentage on the other 2 articles? They have not mentioned whether it is profit percentage or loss percentage. So it is given as they are sold to gain 20% on the whole transaction. Therefore, has to be a profit percentage, right? So profit percentage on other 2 articles is equal to, from the formula, profit percentage is profit by CP, right? into 100, which is profit is 145 on 2 articles into 100 by cost price of two articles is 400, which is 36.25. Therefore, the correct answer is 36.25.
Question 87. Due to 25% reduction in the price of sugar per kg, Radha is able to buy 10 kg more for rupees 1200. What is the original price of sugar per kg in rupees? So here the given data. So change in the quantity of sugar after reduction in price. What is the change in quantity? It is 10 kg. So change in the quantity of sugar after price reduction is equal to 10 kgs, right? So percentage reduction in price is, so 25% reduction in the price of sugar. So it is 25%. So total price of sugar, so Radha paid 1200 rupees totally, right? Now calculation part. Calculation here. Let X rupees be the original price of the sugar, which we need to calculate here. So let original price of sugar is equal to X rupees. Okay. Now, total quantity of sugar, before price reduction. That means quantity of sugar originally, right? Before price reduction. So before price reduction, it is the total price divided by the original price. So what is total price of sugar, which is 1200, and the original price is X. So this gives total quantity of sugar before price reduction, right? So what is the reduced price? Let us consider this as equation 1. So reduced price of sugar. So according to the question, 25% reduction in the price. So that means, so in 100, if 25% is taken out, then the remaining part will be 100 minus 25 out of 100, right? Into the original price. This means 75% of the original price. Understood? So what is 75% of the original price? Which is 75 by 100 into X, which is 3 by 4 X. Therefore, reduced price of sugar is 3 by 4 into X. So the next part is, what is the increased quantity of sugar? So because of the reduced price in sugar, right? So there is increase in the quantity of sugar. So increased quantity of sugar is equal to, so the total price divided by reduced price. Whereas the total price divided by the original price, this part gives total quantity of sugar before price reduction, whereas increased quantity of sugar gives total price divided by reduced price. So what is total price? 1200 divided by reduced price is 3 by 4 into X. So which is equal to 1600 divided by X. So consider this as equation 3. So increased quantity of sugar is 1600 by X. So according to the question, So here, change in the quantity of sugar after price reduction is 10 kg, right? So change in the quantity of sugar is 10 kg. So now increased quantity of sugar. So increased quantity of sugar minus the original quantity, that total quantity of sugar before price reduction, right? So increase the quantity of sugar minus quantity of sugar before price reduction. Price reduction is equal to, what is change in the quantity of sugar? So in the question itself, it is given 10 kg, which is equal to 10 kg, right? So substitute the values. Increased quantity of sugar, which we have calculated, is 1600 by x, whereas the original quantity of sugar is 1200 by x is equal to 10, which is 400 is equal to 10x. Therefore, x is equal to 40. So what is x here? So according to our assumption, let original price of sugar be x rupees. Therefore, x is 400. Not 400, it is 40 rupees. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 88. The length of a rectangle is 2 by 5 times of the radius of the circle. The radius of the circle is equal to the side of a square whose area is 4,900 meters square. What is the area of the rectangle if its breadth is 20 meter? So here given, so length of the rectangle, is given. So which is equal to, so L is equal to 2 by 5 times radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. Right. So next is area of square is given. Area of square is equal to, so 4,900 meters square, and breadth of rectangle B is equal to 20 meter. So imagine three figures. One is a rectangle, right? So another is a circle, another is a square, right? Here area of square is given 4,900 meters square, and the radius of the circle is equal to side of the square. So here R is equal to side S of the square, right? Now length of the rectangle is 2 by 5 times of the radius of the circle. So here L is equal to 2 by 5 times the radius of the circle. So now we have to find the area of the rectangle, right? So here formula to be used. Formula is area of square is equal to square of its side square, and area of rectangle is equal to, so product of its length and breadth, L into B, right? So calculation. So we know the area of square, right? So side of square, so area of square is equal to 4,900 meters square, which is given, right? Therefore, its side is equal to square root of 4,900, which is 70 meter. So what is side of the square? Side of the square, according to the question, side of the square is equal to radius of the circle. So which is equal to radius of the circle. radius of the circle. Right. So according to the question, the length of a rectangle is 2 by 5 times radius of the circle. Therefore, length of the rectangle is equal to 2 by 5 times radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. So by question it is 2 by 5 times 70, which is equal to, so 5, 14 into 2 is 28 meter is the length of the rectangle, and its breadth is given 20 meter. Therefore, area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So length is 28 and the breadth is given already 20 meter. Therefore, it is 28 into 20, 560 meters square. Therefore, the answer is option C, 560. Question 89. In an election, the votes cast for two candidates are in the ratio 3:10. If all votes are valid votes and if the successful candidates received 1,56,200 votes, then the total votes polled are. So in the question, given data are votes received by two candidates in terms of ratio, votes received by two candidates so their ratio we are writing here. So the ratio of votes received by two candidates is equal to 3:10. And the total votes received by successful candidate. So total votes received by successful candidate is equal to 1,56,200. Right. So here, so let the votes got by the two candidates be 3x and 10x, because the ratio of votes received is 3:10. Right. So let the ratio of votes be 3x:10x. Right. So here the successful candidate got 1,56,200 votes. So in the sense, 10x becomes 1,56,200. Right. So then the x becomes 15,620. So total votes polled. Total votes polled is equal to, so 3x plus 10x, which is 13x. What is x here? 13 into 15,620, which is equal to 2,03,060. Right? Therefore, the answer is 2,03,060, option D. Question 90. If the radius of a circle is increased by 10%, then what is the percentage increase in its area? So, given percentage increase in the radius of the circle is percentage increase in radius is equal to 10%. Right? So, before going to area of the circle, so let R be the initial radius of the circle. Right? So, let into the calculation part. So let R be the initial radius. So if R is the radius, what is the initial area? Therefore, initial area of circle, right, is equal to pi r square. So here, according to the question, radius of the circle is increased by 10%. Therefore, increased radius is equal to, so 10% is increased. Therefore, 100 plus 10 divided by 100. So if 100 is the original value of radius of the circle, then increased radius becomes 10%. That means increased by 10%. It becomes 110, right? So increased radius becomes 100 plus 10 by 100 into the original radius. Understood? So this means 110% of the original radius. Right? Therefore, 110 by 100 into original radius is equal to 1.1 into the original or initial radius. So this is the radius, increased radius, then increased area or new area. New area of the circle becomes pi into 1.1 r the whole square. Right? Now percentage increase. Percentage increase according to the question. So what is the percentage increase in its area? So percentage increase in the area of the circle. Area of the circle is equal to, so here new area is more than the original area, initial area. Therefore, percentage increase is equal to pi r. So what is r here? 1.1 r the whole square minus pi r square whole divided by pi r square into 100. So this means percentage increase in the area of the circle, its percentage. Right? What is increase in the area of the circle? New area minus the original area gives change in the area divided by pi r square, initial area, into 100. Therefore, it is pi into 1.21 r square minus pi r square divided by pi r square. Here, pi r square is the common term. So pi r square will get cancelled. So 1.21 minus 1 into 100. So this becomes 1.21 minus 1 is 0.21 into 100 is 21. So 21% is the percentage increase in the area of the circle if the radius of the circle is increased by 10%. Therefore, the answer is 21%, option B.